End of the month on June 27th.
Citizens of Rome, place your bets well, for there are those about to die.
Anthony Hopkins spearheads the Gladiators of Ancient Rome with the Peacock original series Those About to Die, premiering on July 18th.
Love the smell of karate in the afternoon.
If you're anxious to see how the Karate Kid spin-off Cobra Kai ends, boot up Netflix on July 18th when the first half of the final season drops.
3 words to describe Emily in Paris Season 4. Vulnerable, messy,
Chaotic.
For a breezy tale of Gen Z romance, don your beret for the first part of Emily in Paris's 4th season, coming to Netflix on August 18th.
So what's next podcast-wise?
What we need is a hot, fresh, dead body, preferably right here or very near to here.
Hulu's other award-winning series, Only Murders in the Building, continues the podcast's murders and celebrity cameos when the 4th season premieres on August 27th.
I'm evil, ancient, and powerful. Has returned.
And finally, the 2nd season of the Lord of the Rings prequel series, The Rings of Power, comes to Prime on August 29th. I'm Kevin Carr.
America in the Morning for Monday, June 24th, 2024 is produced by Jeff McKay. Senior producer Kevin Delaney. I'm John Krause. This is Westwood One.
I got smart about mortgages. Now it's my house I go home to.
I got smart about credit cards. Now paper or plastic has a whole new meaning.
When it comes to your money, whatever you want to get smart about, you can find it at smartaboutmoney.org. Smartaboutmoney.org is a free online resource from the National Endowment for Financial Education. We're an independent nonprofit foundation dedicated to helping people just like you get sound information about money. Smartaboutmoney.org. It's the easy place to start when you want to get smart.
You see miracles all the time at our children's hospital, but miracles never come easy. That's why, as great as children's hospitals are, they need our support to keep miracles happening. Put your money where your miracles are. Support your Children's Miracle Network Hospital.
You can set regulators, make a grocery list, look up random facts and info in seconds, and play your favorite talk show, all with your smart home speaker. News Radio 1440. News Radio 1440 is WLWI AM and 95.1 HD3 FM of Montgomery, a Cumulus media station.
This is the CBS News World News Roundup, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Parts of the Midwest are struggling after heavy rain and flooding swallowed up some towns whole.
Cities are without power and some are without drinkable water.
Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds has declared a disaster for 21 northern counties. CBS News Minnesota's Jennifer Mayerly.
Here in Waterville, parts of the city are underwater.
They said it's only going to get worse, and so we're just bracing, and hopefully it's not going to get any worse than this.
A state of emergency remains where up to 18 inches of rain fell here. The National Guard is expected to arrive today and help with the rising flood waters.
It'll be a scorcher in the nation's midsection today. CBS meteorologist David Parkinson says other regions will be able to breathe a sigh of relief.
Sweet relief from the heat for much of the Northeast. In fact, New York City will top out around 80, but we do actually have heat advisories stretching from South Dakota all the way to the panhandle of Florida.
Up to 8 deaths blamed on deadly rip currents along the Atlantic and Gulf coasts. Martin County, Florida Chief Deputy John Vidence.
The ocean, you think it's just a big swimming pool, especially people coming down from up north that don't understand currents and how dangerous the ocean can be.
6 people drowned in Florida. Lifeguards along the North Carolina coast say they've rescued more than 150 people since Wednesday. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says his country is ready to pause fighting in Gaza in exchange for the return of Israeli hostages. But he says the war itself won't end until Hamas is destroyed. Reporter Linda Gradstein from Jerusalem.
Netanyahu's comments seem to contradict the terms of Israel's latest ceasefire proposal, which President Biden laid out last month. That deal reportedly calls for a temporary ceasefire in the first phase of the deal, which will be extended into what is called a sustainable calm in the second phase.
Buckingham Palace says Princess Anne is hospitalized as a precaution after suffering minor injuries and a concussion in an incident at her Gatcombe Park estate. The palace says the king's 73-year-old sister is expected to make a full and swift recovery. A California hiker lost in the Santa Cruz Mountains for 10 days says he survived by drinking about a gallon of water a day out of his boot. 34-year-old Lucas McClish.
I felt comfortable the whole time I was out there. I wasn't worried about. I had an outline that was following me, but it was cool. He kept his distance. I think it was just somebody watching over me.
S&P futures are up 6. Dow futures ahead 103. This is CBS.
Well, that's bravery. I can know that.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
The IRS is the most powerful collection agency on earth. And if you owe back taxes, the news isn't good. The IRS has raised the interest rate it charges on unpaid taxes in recent years. This hits hard if you're behind on your taxes. Most people don't know it, but the IRS adds interest charges to your tax debts daily. If you owe the IRS today, you'll owe even more tomorrow. And it doesn't stop until you get right with the IRS. The good news is, start with one phone call to Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax relief firm. Optima's tax professionals specialize in the Fresh Start Initiative, a powerful IRS program that can save you thousands if you qualify. A+ rated by the Business Bureau, the experts at Optima have resolved over $1 billion in tax debt for their clients. Call now for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
A family in Florida whose home was hit by a piece of space junk is suing NASA for damages.
A cylindrical object tore through the home of Alejandro Otero in Naples, Florida on March 8th. It happened while he was on vacation. The object was subsequently taken to the Kennedy Space Center in Cape Canaveral for analysis, and it was found to be a metal support used to mount old batteries on a cargo pallet for disposal. It was expected to eventually fully burn up on entry into Earth's atmosphere, but one piece survived. The family cites damages for non-issued property, business interruption, emotional and mental anguish, and the cost of assistance from third-party agencies. Matt Piper, CBS News.
New competition for Barbie's dream house.
This shall henceforth be known as Ken's Mojo Dojo Casa House.
Mattel is cashing in. It'll debut a mini version of Ken's souped-up pad at San Diego Comic-Con next month. Price tag $50. They'll go on sale July 25th. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Dude, guess how much I pay for $1 million term life insurance policy? Gotta be at least $150 a month. Nope. I got coverage through Ethos all online for less than $70 a month. And no medical exam. Just answered a few health questions. That's impressive. I'm shocked you have life insurance. Wait, don't you? You have a wife and kids. What if something happens to you? With Ethos, you can start your coverage the same day. Wow. I'm sold. Take your free quote at checkethos.com.
I know you're a huge baseball fan. You go to Rickwood.
Go with your gut.
Never mind. That's why you was on vacation. What am I thinking? If I wasn't on vacation, you didn't want to go see the Negro leagues and all that good stuff.
I think watching baseball like watching paint dry. I heard that. You sound like a lot of people I know. But hey, I support the Biscuits. Yeah. You better believe it. I want you to throw out the first pitch now soon. Yeah. I'm waiting for them to call me this year.
This is Mike Costanza from Chappie's Deli.
And Jeff Barenko from Chappie's Deli.
And this is Major Delay at Chappie's Deli. Major Delay, what a treat. How is traffic everywhere?
Major D, thanks for stopping by.
Jeff, what are you talking about? Yeah, I eat at Chappie's Deli all the time.
But it might be confusing if we say your name Major Delay at Chappie's Deli.
But I was there yesterday. There was no delay at all. Quick and friendly. I go all the time.
See, it's already kind of confusing.
Jeff, you might hurt his feelings.
I'm just saying, when you say major delay at Chappie's Deli, everyone won't know we are talking about the man named Major Delay.
How about I do takeout? Then you can say, no major delay at Chappie's Deli.
Yeah, that's not confusing. Thanks, Major Delay.
I give up. Please come by to any of the 5 locations of Chappie's Deli: Perry Hill Road, Pepper Tree,
Come on, brother.
Baptist South, and Auburn, where there is no major delay.
Yes, there is. I'm right here at Chappie's Deli.
Life South and our first responder agencies here in the River Region are joining forces again for the 4th annual Guns and Hoses Blunt Drive. Show your support and join us on Thursday, June 27th from 10 to 5 at the Life South Donor Center on Carmichael Road. Each donor will receive a Life South t-shirt and a $20 e-gift card. You can also donate at the Tallahassee Police Department, Troy Police Department, and the Prattville Donor Center next to Bell. So come spend some time with us and donate as we help save lives right here at home. See you on the 27th.
Mark Patrick Seminars is coming to Montgomery Sunday, July 14th for one day only. Here we talk about how hypnosis works to help people lose weight or stop smoking.
We all have an image of ourselves, and that image.
I need some hypnosis. Give up coke.
Attract non-smoker behaviors and beliefs. So we have an image of a smoker, we attract the habits of a smoker. If we have the image of a person who is overweight, we live up to those expectations. So one of the things we focus on with our programs is this: is we work on at the subconscious level the image or snapshot of yourself. If you have a healthy image, you attract healthy habits. We work on, under hypnosis, taking the pleasure association out for smokers that they have towards smoking, putting back in what they already know consciously that it's a filthy, disgusting habit that they never wish to start in the first place, that's killing them dead. And we get them out of these sessions feeling good about themselves, and guess what? They want to do these things instead of feel like they have to do them.
Don't miss Mark Patrick Seminars, Sunday, July 14th at the Hilton Garden Inn, Montgomery East. For more information, go to markpatrickseminars.com.
You ride your bicycle for fun, transportation, and exercise. Stay safe on the road. Alabama law says vehicles should give a minimum of 3 feet when passing. Anything can happen when riding a bike. Branches, even car doors. Ooh, the Montgomery Bicycle Club is asking drivers, stay wider of the rider. Pass a bike like you'd pass a car. Space saves lives. Learn more at mgmbikeclub.org and on social media. Stay wider of the rider.
He's the voice of the conservative millennial.
Ben Shapiro.
The Ben Shapiro Show, tonight at 8 p.m. on News Radio 1440. Depend on it.
And good morning, Montgomery, Alabama. It's time to rise and shine. Before we get started with any of the festivities, let me tell you something right now that's good for you, good for me, and good for everybody else. That's right. Did you know this month is Alcohol Awareness Month? Did you know that more than 65 Americans binge drink or drink heavily? This month is Alcohol Awareness Month, and it's set aside to raise awareness of the danger caused by alcohol misuse. 29% of all traffic fatalities are caused by alcohol. Impaired drivers, teen alcohol kills more than 5,000 people a year. That's more than illegal drugs combined. COSA, the Council on Substance Abuse, that's right, is bringing about awareness to the pain and suffering caused by alcohol use. So if you or someone you know need help with alcohol abuse, there is help. COSA cares. Give the Council on Substance Abuse a call today at 334-262-1629 or go to COSA, that's right, COSA.org, Get educated on the dangers of alcohol abuse. Call again, the Council on Substance Abuse, 334-262-1629, and get help now for a sober and brighter future. It is never, never too late because COSA cares. So good morning to all of you folks right there. Hope everybody's having you well. Hopefully you're not getting too hot, whatever it is. It was hot yesterday. It really was. Like 10 o'clock in the morning, it was hot. But that's okay. It's summertime. It's supposed to be hot. Okay? Now, if this is wintertime and it was hot, then we have something to talk about. But since this is Alabama, next to Georgia, Mississippi, Arkansas, it gets hot down here. Okay? I don't know why everyone walks around like it's, something new, I mean, go to St. Louis, it gets hot in St. Louis too. But anyway, it's summertime. It gets hot in the summertime. I'm so tired of hearing the weatherman. It's hot. It's hot every summer. Y'all just be forgetting about it because, well, never mind. I got other things to talk about this morning. Anyway, so let me get the morning break out of the way. We'll come back with our daily bread, a word from on high, something that'll change your perspective, or at least give you a new one. Good morning to you. It's time to rise and shine.
Weather forecast on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by Staples Stores. Staples can print anything you need to move your business forward, like banners, flyers, signs, and catalogs, some even same day. And now at Staples, save up to $50 on your print purchase. Offer ends 7/6. Visit staples.com/print for details. Boost your business with Staples, your local print and marketing expert.
96 the afternoon high today. Scattered rain and thunderstorms around later. 75 tonight, warm and humid. The showers and storms that are out there gradually diminish. A hotter day for Tuesday, 98 the afternoon high. That heat index approaching 105. The rain chance a little smaller for Tuesday. Higher rain chances and not as much heat for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, with highs backing down into the lower 90s. That's your first alert forecast. I'm WSFA Chief Meteorologist Josh Johnson on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. The good news continues on this Monday. Your 7 o'clock hour kicks off with no major problems or accidents. Interstate systems moving smoothly into and through the Tri-County area. Keep listening. We'll keep you posted. Larry Livos makes sure that you've got the right insurance for your needs and lifestyle. Larry's been customizing insurance since 1988. Call Live Oak Insurance, Main Street, Millbrook, 285-2881. Buckle up, it's the law. For Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Delay.
Good morning, I'm Judd Davis. Here's what's happening in the news on this Monday. More than 360 shots fired at a crowded party in North Montgomery early Sunday morning. 9 people were shot, at least 4 others injured as people frantically left the scene. Police say about 1,000 people were at that party. It all happened near North Pass Road and the Alabama River Parkway. Governor Stephen Reed called the shootout discouraging and frustrating and says police can only do so much, and community involvement is crucial to making the city safer. Montgomery police are also investigating a number of other weekend shootings. It was a deadly weekend along the Gulf Coast. 5 people died in the waters off Panama City Beach. Police say 3 young men got caught in a rip current Friday night. They all died. On Sunday, a man was caught up in a rip current off the beach as well and died at the hospital. And earlier that day, a woman's body was also pulled from the water. No word yet on how she died. That's your news on this Monday. I'm Judd Davis for WSFA 12 News.
Enjoy your summer even more by switching to Total by Verizon. Now you can get 50% off any unlimited data phone plan. That's one line for only $25 a month, and you keep the phone you love. Hurry, this is a limited time offer, so find a store or switch at totalbyverizon.com. Offer ends 7/31/24. Promise subject to cancellation after 12 months. Available exclusively online and at Total by Verizon stores. Requires a compatible Verizon SIM. See totalbyverizon.com for device compatibility and additional details. Texas and fees may apply.
Are you the parent of a 2 to 7 year old? Requesting for an exciting free radio offer. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse, the Parents' Choice Award-winning online learning program that's actually changing the lives of early learners everywhere.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped us so much.
Right now, we're
Little
offering
water
a
don't
special
hurt.
radio promo to try it free for a month. But you have to go to abcmouse.com/radio to claim your free month. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Sponsored by Age of Learning.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online at hims.com/radio. Through HIMS, you'll get a free medical consultation to determine the ED medication that's best for you. Discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and a range of treatment options, including trusted generic alternatives to the name brands, at up to 95% off. ED is personal, and at HIMS, so is treating it. Just go to hims.com/radio and get connected to a licensed medical provider online for free, with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio for your free online visit. hims.com/radio. On a mission to protect free speech, Rumble is one of the
Won't defeat me. It won't be long. Happiness
and connected TV, featuring full influential voices. Rumble gives you the freedom to be entertained with exclusive creators,
action-packed sports, lively debates, and more. And now you can cut cable. Download the Rumble TV apps and watch independent media on the big screen. Creators such as Steven Crowder at 10 a.m. Monday through Thursday, Kimberly Guilfoyle at 4 p.m. Eastern Mondays and Thursdays, Glenn Greenwald at 7 p.m. Eastern Monday through Friday, and Don Jr. at 6 p.m. Eastern Mondays and Thursdays. Rumble is the place to find authentic expression from creators, a place where we do not censor, but rather believe that everyone should benefit from access to a network full of more ideas, diverse opinions, and dialogue. Join Rumble, where people are given the freedom to be entertained by exclusive content from creators who are empowered to express themselves freely. Visit rumble.com or download the app and watch for free.
Cuco's Mexican Cafe has been proudly serving Tex-Mex cuisine in the River region for over 37 years. Dishes such as nachos, fajitas, and burritos are all Tex-Mex inventions, a fusion between Southwestern and Mexican cuisine. At Cuco's, we add our special blend of spices and expand on Tex-Mex cuisine with unique dishes. That's why we always say at Cuco's, it tastes better our way. Be sure to place your order online at cucosmexicancafe.com. Downtown Montgomery and Market.
Get ready to taste the summer with the biggest third annual Footboy into summer. June 26th and the 27th. The 26th, the Black Style Dinner. Get your early bird ticket by May 31st for $30. From June 1st on, tickets are $45. Get yours now and save. VIP two-day tickets for $140. Include meal ticket and snack box. With Peppertree Steaks and Water. Montgomery and East One Avenue in Humboldt. Or check them out at peppertreesteaksandwines.com.
Shannon, how can I let the people in Montgomery know about what Daddy does? You mean tell people he's a foot doctor? Yeah, a podiatrist. There's gotta be a way to spread the word about the surgeries he does and stuff. You mean like bunions and hammer toes? Yeah, and piercings and horns. Like that time that lady had fungus in her toenails and started looking bad. I just want people to know that my dad, Dr. Brian Keeley, can be seen without a referral, and he accepts most insurances. You should probably give them the phone number, 265-7585. Yeah, 265-7585. I just said that. Well, let's say it again. 265-7585. Maybe we should tell them our offices are in Montgomery and Greenville. You just did. Like us on Facebook at Greenville Foot Care. And remember, happy feet start here.
No representation is made as to the quality of podiatric services to be performed or as to the expertise of podiatrists performing such services.
Join Sean Hannity Sundays at 3 p.m. for the Encore Show.
The Chinese, the Russians don't fear Joe Biden.
On News Radio 1440. Sometimes you need to reset, refocus on your day. The moment where you take a deep breath and change the focus from the problem to the problem solver. This is Decisions with Kevin Elkins.
And good morning, Montgomery, Alabama. It is 7:20 in the morning. It is time for our daily bread. A word from on high, something that'll change your perspective or give you a new one. Either way, it's good for the soul. 7:20 in the morning on this Monday morning. I hope your holiday weekend or some of it anyway was okay. I'm okay. You're okay. It's a great day to be alive. It is June the 24th, believe it or not, 2024. Today's daily bread is simply entitled In Awe of God. Our scripture insight today is Exodus 20:18 through 21. But Exodus 20 and 20 reads, do not be afraid. God has come to test you so that the fear of God will be with you. Govern yourselves accordingly. And again, it is June the 24th. It is a day that has never been. It is a day that once it's gone, you shall never, ever see it again. You don't get a do-over. You don't get it back. You don't get to summon it from the past. You don't get to come back and undo all the things that you do today. And you certainly don't get a chance to come back and undo the things that you do. So whatever it is that you do with this day, June the 24th, make sure that if tomorrow should be if tomorrow should be, you'll be proud of what you have done this day. If you've lived a while, you've seen, you've heard many, many, many yesterdays. And if we are blessed and given the grace, the charity, and love of God, we may, I am not sure, but we may see some tomorrows. But if tomorrow should never be, then it is this day that is the first day of the rest of our lives. What are we going to do with them? Well, do what we can, while we can, for whom we can, until we can. And always remember, somewhere along the line, somebody reached out and gave you a hand. You should do no less. Benjamin Elijah May said, whatever we do in life, we should do it so well, no man living, no man dead, no man yet to be born can do it any better. And I say if that is the standard by how you live life, you'll always be successful because you'll never be a failure until you quit. We say give out if you must, rest if you can, but you never quit. You never give up because quitters will never win. And winners, oh, they may lose every once in a while, but they never quit. My mother said, put one foot in front of the other. Nothing beats a failure but a try. So don't ever give up. Don't ever quit. Because quitters will never win. And quitters and winners never quit. So don't you. And no matter what happens on this day, remember this day, like all the others, it is a great day to be alive. It's a Monday morning. Time to rise and shine. All righty then. It's time to rise and shine, my good people out there. Yep, time to rise and shine. I realize I know it's a it's a 3 hour show, so I got to get all this stuff in kind of quick here. But good morning to our local heroes as we pay homage to all of our armed forces of the United States of America, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard, of course, and Space Force. I don't exactly know what they do, but hey, they're getting paid, so hopefully it's something. Hey, maybe they ought to go in Space Force. Can't be that hard. Anyway, good morning to you. Also, let's give a little homage to our local heroes. I saw some today. I saw the not the sanitation trucks, the other trucks. The trucks make you look like you're going to chain gang. Which trucks are those? Yeah, maintenance trucks. Yeah, put the brothers in the back of a truck. Man, that reminds me of the old westerns coming on with the prison trailer. We need Mayor. We need to do something about them trucks. Okay, we need to get some electric windows in there, or something, so they can roll, and some air conditioning in the back of the truck. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Would you want to get up every morning and go in the back of a truck with no air conditioning? I wouldn't. Although it's better than the cattle truck. Woo! Young soldiers don't know much about the cattle truck, but that's where they used to move us around in the cattle truck. Just stuff us all in there. Look like cattle. Anyway, good morning. How's everybody doing? And of course, we have to pay homage to the United States Air Force, this is an Air Force town, as it were. So we gotta, suck up to them. That's okay though, I mean, we got to do what we got to do, but as long as the Air Force always remembers, had it not been for the United States Army, you would not exist. So you need to pay a little homage to us too. Okay, I'm just saying. And the funny thing the other day, when I went down to the recruit office with my son, I think the Army has more highly technical jobs than the Air Force does. I didn't know that. Well, I guess that's where real brains are. Mm-hmm. A lot of things to talk about today. Lots of things from the city council meeting last week. A lot of things to talk about today. That's why I'm trying to get all this out right now. Okay. Oh, look like the Office of Violence Prevention and lost another one. Oh Lord. We like I told the mayor last week, we need to rename the Office of Violence Prevention. I don't know what. Maybe we can take some suggestions today. I don't know. And good morning, and good morning again. It is 7:30. Okay, I have made an observation here. First of all, I think the mayor, we should rename the Office of Violence Prevention because it doesn't really prevent anything. But I don't want to get rid of the office. We just need to rename it, like maybe an Office of Violence Support or something like that. So I don't want to. Yeah. I don't want to read because we do need someplace. Because like right now, a lot of us in Montgomery don't know where the hell to go. We don't know where to go. And right now, see like there's no place to go. Okay. City Council last week had an interesting city council meeting that started at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, whatever it was. Anyway, and we're going to take them apart today also. But there's something kind of fishy about the 1,000 people at an event and 12 people something like got hurt or something like that. 12. Now there were around 300 shells on the ground. So that means at least 300 rounds went off. Now here's my question: for that many rounds to go off with 1,000 people, I think. Now I'm only saying a lot around. I do believe that that may have been celebratory rounds. Going up in the sky and people, hearing the rounds said, "You got to get the hell out of here." So okay then, my mic's got a lot of static, huh? Okay, well, I don't know what's up with that, but let me turn it down some more there. Okay, some people appreciate that. Okay, tell me if that is better. I'm good to go. If that's better, I don't want to be too hot. I can talk to my engineer here. But anyway, talking about all the rounds and everything that went off with 1,000 people and so few in 300 rounds. They said they picked up 300 rounds. I don't know what we're going to do about all these guns and people showing up with all these guns and stuff like that. I don't really know, but it does seem that there ought to be something we should do, something we can do about. I don't know what. I don't know what. Alabama and a lot of folks in the South take pride in being able to carry their piece. I guess I don't know what we can do. I mean, you got a right to carry a weapon. I think we ought to take the age up though. 18. I think it's 19 or 20. I don't know, but evidently, what happened? Somebody was being celebratory with their weapon. And and the last thing I want to hear is a round going off with 1,000 people around, because I'm going to turn around and get I'm gonna get out of there too. But something doesn't feel quite right there, because 1,000 people, 330, almost 350 rounds, and again, if you're one of the people that got hurt, then that's we pray for you that you'll be okay. But something, it feels kind of funny here, maybe a bunch of guys. So anyway, and I don't know if the law that the governor signed has anything to do with this. I think those same people would be out here creating havoc anyway. The problem is that the problem is that now you have people who ordinarily would not carry a weapon, carrying weapons, because then nobody's going to mess with me because I got my piece. And so we have turned mice into brave men. Okay, well, at least they think they're brave anyway. And so we got people who normally would walk to the other way now saying, "I ain't walking that way. I got my piece on me." Like that guy showed me his gun one day when I said, "Turn that music down." Needless to say, I left him alone and let him play his music as loud as he wanted to. Hey, listen, he got my attention. Okay. Anyway, let me see who's on the phone before we go anywhere. 860-1440 is the number here. Whatever on your mind. Good morning. Who is this? Good morning. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. What that mean? What was that? Okay, the homicide may be down a little bit, but the shooting thing, yeah, we certainly that may be a little error in that math.
The incidents of weapon seizure are down because of the new law. What do you think affects that, the weapon seizure?
Weapons, well, I mean, you can't just take people's weapons. I mean, it's the Constitution, I guess. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, it would, and now that's the part I don't quite understand. The law is still saying you can't be an ex-felon, and according to the law, from what I understand, what the sheriff told me, you can 18 if you've been in the military, but how many people are 18 that have been in the military and out by now, and still 18? So I don't get it. I don't get what they mean by that. Hmm. Hmm. Well, that's true. If you're not okay, I thought it was six. I thought it was 6 million. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Can choose the area they want to frequent, but they can go about in Montgomery with the latest and greatest bulletproof vest.
Well, I think we ought to put an extremely high tax on bullets. We can't take people's guns because I'm with them, but if you got to pay $100 per bullet, I believe you would probably be limited in the amount of bullets you can have. Right. Hmm. Well, at least we'll make it. At least we'll make it a little more. If they got to steal the bullets, at least there's a chance we can figure out who did it with all these cameras going around here. I mean, we gotta. I mean, we. Oh, hit nothing. And we ought to make it uh, illegal to have cheap cameras. What good is it to having a camera if the police say, "Let me see your video," and it's so grainy, nobody can tell who the hell it is? I'll be a law against that. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think so. All right, pretty. Yeah, I think if you're gonna have a camera that can do something, so we can find some of these people. Stop getting the Amazon special, okay, or the TV special. Spend some money on your surveillance. Good morning. Yes, sir. Well, I think everybody's getting in on it now. Yeah, yeah, I heard that, but I don't know how that is qualified, how to quantify, because what's it about 12, 13, something like that. But no, but now think about this. Well, 350 cartridges, okay, in a crowd for 1,000 people. I don't believe. I mean, again, just looking at the overwhelming numbers here, 300. 350 rounds shot, 1,000 people, and a couple of people got hurt. Now, if it was me, of course, well, I mean, 13. Well, I'm just saying, considering 300 rounds shot, 1,000 people there. Uh, no, same, no, same. I mean, you still get hurt. Yeah, yeah. Because knives is like a personal thing. See, with a gun, you can shoot people you don't even know. See, but what you do, but that's rare. That is a rare occurrence. Yeah, that's true. That's a rare occurrence, though. That's a rare occurrence. Yeah, yeah. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. Hmm. I know you're saying it in jest, but I really, I, I think it. Listen, it does seem. Now I'm only saying it does, and I brought this up before. It does seem that the anger, the apprehension, about guns in our communities are more, except for the folks who come down to the city hall and meet people. It seems that we are less vocal about guns that are used by our own people. It does seem that way. I mean, let one white guy shoot a guy, and the next thing you know, we're walking down the streets. We're doing all kind of things. Got national news, CNN, MSNBC. We got all that stuff. You're right. Listen. I don't know what the phenomenon is. I don't know what it is. I don't have a clue. Yeah. Yeah, there'd be hundreds. Yeah, thousands actually. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Appreciate it. Take my last break. Good morning, on there. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, well, that must have been an update. Yeah, that must have been an update because yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. But Robert, you've never had to have a permit to carry a weapon except concealed. Right. Hmm. But why can't you do that? So you can't. So the police can't do that now. Uh, right. Right. I know. Right. Right. Hmm.
Run that serial number to determine whether or not that weapon was stolen or used in a previous crime.
But the law, okay, so the law says now, so the law right now is it directs the police, law enforcement, if you see a weapon, you cannot ask about the weapon. Wait a minute. I don't think that's true. It's not required to be registered, is it? Well, the permit was just to carry a concealed. We've always been able to carry a weapon outside, right? But that was a concealed weapon, right? Okay. Well, that's concealed though. Yeah. Yeah, it's a. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I would agree with you. Mm. Well, yeah. Well, I'm not. But the governor didn't really. Wait a minute. But the governor merely, and again, merely said you don't have to have a license for a concealed weapon. Anybody who's going to be a crook is going to be concealed anyway. Okay. Mm. You do understand, right? But logically speaking, having everybody with the ability to carry a weapon should have somehow even the playing field because the crooks wouldn't know who had a gun. And theoretically, they should have said, "Well, I'm not going to pull mine either." Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, and again, I don't know why man, just because he did something bad wrong, he ought not have the right to defend himself. And I don't know why we tell people you can't have a weapon. I mean, let's be clear, That's something like that long. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I do this automatically. Okay. I know I'm voting bad and dangerous too. We'll get back after this.
In the first day. That's right. You're right. Yeah. Oh, you can focus on your business. And your future will be the future. Think of yourself. Experience the institution and kind of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
The River Region's culinary event of the summer is here. Spoons, presented by Cumulus Media, Country Financial, Blacklist Beef. In the River Region, raffles, local vendors, and more. Enjoy samplings that night from Atlanta's Gourmet, exquisite custom private dining, expensive wine, premier neighborhood equity market. Around. Great food, fresh and delicious. June 28th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
at the RSA Activity Center. Get your tickets now at sweetdeals.com/Montgomery. Spoons, where the flavors of the river region come alive.
July the 4th weekend is phenomenal with Lake Martin. The fun begins at 10 a.m. Also on the 5th, Jonathan Williams and
On a mission to protect these people, there is going to be only video sharing platforms where you can watch genuine content for free. Rumble is available on desktop, mobile, and connected TV, featuring full preview interfaces. Rumble gives you the freedom to be entertained with exclusive creators, action-packed sports, lively debates, and more. And now you can cut cable. Download the Rumble TV apps and watch entertainment media on the big screen. Creators such as Stephen Crowder at 10 a.m. Monday through Thursday. Kimberly J. Coyle at 4 p.m. Eastern Monday through Thursday.
WSFA 12 News Update on News Radio 1440. News Radio 1440, WLWL, your home of the Dan Bongino Show.
With CBS News every hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Today marks 2 years since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, the woman's constitutional right to abortion. Our new CBS News poll finds about 2/3 of Americans are concerned. It's left pregnant women in some states at risk. CBS's Jennifer DePinto. Majorities across gender, age, and racial groups express concern, with women and younger people particularly so. Many, about half, are concerned doctors may reach states where abortion is now mostly illegal. This morning, President Biden called Donald Trump, quote, the sole person responsible for this nightmare. The president and his predecessor are hunkering down for debate prep ahead of Thursday's first face-off of the season. CBS's Robert Costa has a look ahead.
For President Trump, it's much more of an extemporaneous process, making phone calls to friends and advisors, even some senators, giving some tidbits on policy, but mostly preparing to shrug off the attack and frame the Biden administration as a disaster.
At least one death in South Dakota is blamed on days of Midwest rain that's caused rivers to overflow, leaving some towns and cities submerged. CBS meteorologist David Parkinson says the worst may be yet to come.
Portions of South Dakota, Iowa, and Minnesota, there's been so much rain lately. There is a great number of rivers actually that have not begun to crest yet, and in fact, will be reaching record stage over the next day or two.
Triple-digit temperatures are expected in parts of the Midwest today as the Northeast cools down after breaking heat records over the weekend. Officials in South Korea suspect a fire likely sparked by exploding lithium batteries has killed 22 people, most of them Chinese migrant workers. Reporter Alex Jensen has details from Seoul.
With its cause yet to be determined, the fire broke out at the Aerosol factory in Hwasong, just south of Seoul, Monday morning here. It wasn't under control until mid-afternoon, with tens of thousands of batteries at the plant, and firefighters having to use sand instead of water to quell the blaze.
We're just in from South Korea's military. North Korea has launched more balloons its way, likely filled with trash. A Stanley Cup champion will be crowned tonight. It's Game 7 of the finals between the Panthers and the Oilers. Edmonton and star Connor McDavid fought back from a 3-0 deficit in the series.
This position. Let's go opportunity for
Game time, 8 p.m. Eastern in Sunrise, Florida. This is CBS News.
Who watches?
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
Who's that? That's bad. That's worse than women's basketball.
Progressive.com/career. People are always demanding on my goals. One of the reasons is that my
Marty's Nature's Living discipline, like all dogs, support your dog's happy. Once
why to see more useful even. I'm veterinarian Dr. Marty Goldsky. I help countless dogs thrive with one simple concept. Your dog needs a high-V diet similar to what the princess can eat in the wild.
Dr. Marty created Nature's Living using 50 years of nutritional research and experience, helping them to make incredible turnarounds. Save up to 54% with Nature's Living and get a free bag of Pop Crispies, their wild caught ultra crunchy and treats. Go to drmartypets.com/good to 511-511.
Your order is backed with a 90-day guarantee.
It's coming over. Message available to you.
Reality TV star.
Christopher Star Jr. Company's 7-year prison sentence for tax evasion and bank fraud has been vacated after federal judges ruled that her case had insufficient evidence. She and her husband Tom were convicted in 2022 of conspiring to defraud community grants on more than $30 million in fraudulent loans. According to the judge's ruling, she was held responsible for the entire bank fraud scheme which began in 2006. But the judges found insufficient evidence to prove that she was involved in 2007. Not for CBS News.
It's are celebrating the 85-year-old Sir Ian McKellen making a good return to social media after falling off the stage during a show in Newton. With 86-year-old Anthony Hopkins a real the one Gucci jacket. CBS News. The new system is based in In addition, these alternate registration forms for your seminar. Sign up at markpatrickseminars.com.
Listen to News Radio 1440 from at home.
And good morning, everybody. Hope that they find you well. I knew that morning. Yeah. All right, before we get started, anything else, we're going to take about the Council on Substance Abuse. It is Awareness Month. We have 65 million Americans who drink or drink heavily. Okay. This month is set aside to bring awareness to the danger caused by alcohol. 29% of all traffic fatalities are caused by alcohol impaired drivers and teen alcohol users. Nearly 5,000 people a year. That's more than illegal drugs combined. COSA, the Council on Substance Use, is bringing about awareness to reduce the pain and suffering caused by alcohol use. So if you or someone you know needs help with alcohol, there is help. The Council on Substance Abuse here. Here's the Council on Substance Abuse you call today at 334-262-1629. That's 334-262-1629. Or go to the Council on Substance Abuse.org and check it out. Okay, I can use the Council of COSA. Okay. Okay, and be educated in the dangers of alcohol abuse. Okay, so call COSA 334-262. That's 334-262-1629. And for a sober and brighter future, it's never too late because COSA, the Council on Substance Abuse, there. Our numbers are 860-1440. You can text me if you want to. What's my text number? 951-5022. Who's been waiting the longest here? Good morning. Yeah. Mm. But what can we do? I'm with you. But that doesn't answer the question. What can they do? Yeah. And what would you suggest they do, though? What would you suggest? The only thing I give you is that, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's mixed. Yeah. Yeah. I, well, let me ask you. Wait, let me ask you a question. With a better education system, okay, would that stop some of the truth? Intelligent people don't probably. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Well, I think I agree. I think I agree with you to this extent. Somebody needs to just go against the norm, and if you got to take us to court, then take us to court. But I'm going to do this. Okay. Yeah. Well, well. Yeah. 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 All right. Well, we need, appreciate it. Well, we need Joe Clark kind of law enforcement. Just do what you got to do and talk to him later. Good morning. Yeah. Uh, and your point is, no, they didn't. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Time out. You know, we blaming all the wrong people for this. It's the people that are doing this kind of thing that are to blame. Uh, there are already people walking around with guns, but there were already people walking around. It ain't got nothing to do with white and black. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Well, you blame people. Wait a minute. Can you blame? Again, I don't know if that's true or not. I think, hey, I, I think his constituency has demanded that something be done. And why aren't we worried about the people who did it? Okay, 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 it ain't got. All right, deal. Good morning. You good? Mm. Yep. I mean, it is what it is. I appreciate it. I'm gonna take one more call. Good morning. Who's this? Thanks for holding. Mhm. Yeah, they're. No. Yeah. No, but I've been hearing all the stories, but it takes a long, long time to get them. I couldn't tell you. I didn't hear anything about it. No, I didn't hear anything about it. 1,000 people. Yeah. Mhm. And with that, I got to take a break. Obviously, the city is in a movement right now. And I can't really blame them. People dying every day, shootings every day. Nice neighborhoods are being affected. Bad neighborhoods being affected. What to do? What to do? Hmm.
Son's automotive on news radio 15 here, low. With a free select of each 24, we remind the select battery 2 times. Lowe's needs to be proven. Valid through 720. While supplies last. Selection varies by location. Sponsored by Lowe's. Reporting day with a home cooked breakfast. Just the way you like it. Front porch grill, highway 2. Next food outlet, look for the big chair. Buckle up, it's the law.
Turn up your radio. It's the Sean Hannity Morning Minute.
You have two people that support Reagan and a format that supports one candidate. So will it really be 3-on-1? Probably in the end. Trump says maybe there's a 10% chance to be fair. I think that's a little on the high side, if you want my opinion. I want to spend most of this debate fixated on anything negative about Donald Trump. And they want to keep Donald Trump on defense. It's going to be democracy as well. They're going to bring up the Democrats trying to keep Donald Trump off the ballot. They're going to try to milk the debate and judge over any way they can. That's the way it's going to be. Whether I'm wrong, I'm not.
Check out the Sean Hannity Radio Show later today, right here.
In an era of escalating social unrest, rising crime rates, safeguarding your family has never been more critical. Now, introducing the less lethal pistol launcher, the non-lethal defense option, is developed by common sense gun owners who value the power of choice. This device enables you to de-escalate dangerous situations effectively without the finality of lethal force. Turner offers a safer, sensible alternative that can save lives on both ends and protecting the user, delivering formidable stopping power to deter any aggressor. The burner is ideal for those wary of traditional firearms. It provides an effective self-defense tool without deadly consequences. Legal in all 50 states, no background check or permit required. It can be shipped directly to your door.
It is an essential tool for responsible non-lethal protection. Learn at byrna.com/unity. You also get 10% off any purchase. Be safe with Murder, where smart defense meets innovation.
Enjoy samples from some of the best restaurants in the River region. Local vendors only and from what can we do? Emmanuel. And we're back. 860-1440. I guess the town, if I were to pick a thermostat in the center of the town right now, it'd be kind of warm right now. I'm going to go right quick. That's what I'm going to over here. Good morning. Yeah, with the crack deal. No, bro. It's good. No. Well, right. But the problem is, what if we got it wrong? What if that person didn't do it? We got questions and we got. Mhm. Yeah, I think this. Yeah, I think the $6 million. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not in with. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I would too. Yeah, sure. Right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Appreciate the Allen Brothers concert. I think we should do a rap concert. But country music, little R&B, always seems to calm the savage beast in us. This music does help. So it's nothing wrong with music, but I think that's something wrong with kind of music you listen to. I got to tell you. Anyway, 820 the number here. What to do, what to do. Good morning. Good morning. There was, yeah, there was. Well, we had 13 people, I think, injured at a meeting. Supposedly had 1,000 people there. Um, Again, they had 350. I think I've heard 600. Then I heard 350 cartridges. So somebody got hurt. I guess trying to get the hell out of the way because yeah, yeah. Every time I bring every time I bring that one up, we I get told them not to call. If you think not, yeah, because these kids grow up to be young adults, and then we have it. Yeah, Yeah. All right. Appreciate it. 860-1440, 8:38 in the morning here on News Radio 1440. Good morning. Yes. And that group of people is because we allow them to come there. And now you put it on Trump. They can't even spell They can't even spell felony. Okay. Let's go put it on Trump. Yeah, put it on their daddy, the ones that are not on their line. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They like every other people, allowed to do what they're allowed to do. Mm. Okay. Well, they fear somebody. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's why the police put 92 bullets in a guy in something. So, no. Mm. Mm. Always a reason. All right. Okay. Like I said, I got to the break. We'll be back 8:42 in the morning. We'll be right back. Still haven't got to the sleep council meeting last week. We're going to go over some things that they did or didn't do, which doesn't make sense to me. But starts here. Everything starts here. And we're back. 8:49 in the morning. I guess we've got to wait till the next hour to the city council. They did some things over there that I finally, one of the city councilmen finally spoke up about it. I've been whining about it for like 30 years about the way you give people licenses down there. I'll take you inside that meeting. They had it real early last time at the Chicken Brother. At 5 o'clock and it was at 12 o'clock. Mm-hmm. I smell a conspiracy. 860-1440 is the number. Good morning on air. Yeah. Well, I think when it comes to men, it's always been overwhelming force to get their attention. But we live, it has been. It has been. Sure, you know that. Well, it would be with any kid. Again, though, that's us. That's us. I think we can. Okay. Now, let me ask you a question. When I was coming up, I watched I watched Wagon Train, Lone Ranger, all Army pictures. It didn't stop make me want to go out it didn't make I watch Army movie, Green Beret, all that stuff. It didn't make right. Me too. It didn't make me want to go out and kill people. It's the lack of discipline, not only in our homes, because most people did it here, but in our schools also. There's no discipline. Yeah, I know. I know. Mhm. And again, I think through the annals of history, with all human kind, men have always plotted to do other men harm. Always. That's not, but it's nothing new. Men have always, men have always hurt one another. But let's go back to biblical days. I mean, men have always hurt man. Always. Well, there's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new. They've always done it. Man has always been danger to man. There's nothing new. We've always done these kinds of things. Always. The internet's not doing anything. Okay, well, you can say you can blame the internet if you want. How about the TV? The TV is worse than the internet. Okay, we don't go off at midnight anymore. So listen, parents are the first. Parents are the first mentors, I guess, of their kids, and the first disciplinarians of those kids. We do not have discipline in our society. Government is responsible. Our schools don't do it. When you put a bunch of women in charge of a bunch of boys and tell them, oh, we can't spank them. Now, what do we expect to happen with no discipline? I agree. And young, think about this. Think about this. Young boys, we play army camp, cowboys and Indians, and things like that. We didn't take that and go out and try to play cowboys and Indians in the neighbor store. There's always been beat 'em up, shoot 'em up thing. We still ain't crazy we are today. We have no discipline. But there's no discipline. That's true. I'm just saying that it's all man's inability to get along with man. It's nothing new. Always. Yeah. That's right. It's about power. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but wait a minute. How can you own something that you didn't make? You can't. So how can you? So how can you? Wait a minute. How can you steal land? And the guy who's owned it didn't buy it. Probably land, a position. You can't take land with you. You don't own it. You can't. Okay. Go. But everything becomes extinct at some point. Man, animals. It's a circle. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. All right. Well, as long as you're willing to take what comes, listen, as long as you're willing to take what comes with them, we good. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Yeah. Okay. You don't have a right to another, right, but you don't have a right to another man's labor. Okay. So that's totally different. But anyway, yeah, it happened. And it always been ever since they landed at Plymouth Rock, somebody over here been trying to take something that belongs to somebody else. That's just where it goes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All we need to do is bring discipline back to our homes, okay, in our schools and in our community, and we could quell some of this. But we got too many women running school systems now who don't think that paddling is a good thing to do. And so now the child can end up killing somebody or in jail, and he's gonna get paddled big time. He's gonna get some good, yeah, yeah, okay. Hmm. Yeah. No, we're not. I got it wrong. No, no, we're not. But until we get disciplined from day one, when that child is born, forget everything else. Just mean that. We get it. There's no. And so all this experimental stuff that the schools and the psychologists and the psychiatrists have come up with, okay. So now we give you an IEP if you're disruptive and give you a diagnosis of being ADHD.
What we need is the VELT. Okay, we need to start putting the wood on some of these kids because those are the same kids that grow up and miss. That was a good part of it.
Was a gently weekend along the coast. 5 people died in Florida, 2 more to the beach. You could see in the home. Hospital. Earlier that day, we were yet Monday.
The Ben Shapiro Show and heard on 95.1 FM Montgomery, the Curious Radio Station. It's CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts. I'm Deborah Rodriguez. We begin with breaking news from the Supreme Court, which has agreed to take up the issue of gender-affirming care. Correspondent Peter King has our top story.
The Biden administration of the parents have sued to block the bans. Tennessee and Kentucky arguing the restrictions on puberty blockers and hormone therapy violate the Constitution's Equal Protection Clause because they're not available to transgender youth. Other minors with medical conditions can take some. We'll hear arguments in the case this fall.
2 years ago today, the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, and voters are weighing in. CBS's Jennifer DePinto has the results of our new poll.
Joe Biden leads Donald Trump substantially among voters who say the issue of abortion should be a major factor in their vote. But former President Trump leads among voters who prioritize the economy, and there are more of those voters right now.
Parts of the Midwest are struggling after heavy rain and flooding swallowed up some towns whole.
Without power and summer without drinkable water.
Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds has declared a disaster for 21 northern counties. CBS News Minnesota's Jennifer Mayerly.
Here in Waterville, parts of the city are underwater.
It's only going to get worse, and so we're just bracing that hopefully it's not going to get any worse than this.
The state of emergency remains with up to 18 inches of rainfall here. The National Guard is expected to arrive today and help with the rising flood water.
Up to 8 deaths are blamed on deadly rip currents along the Atlantic and Gulf Coast. Martin County, Florida, Chief Deputy John Bedence.
The ocean, you think it's just a big swimming pool, especially people coming down from up north that don't understand currents and how dangerous it could be.
6 people drowned in Florida. This past hour, the cargo ship Galilee is finally headed out of the port of Baltimore for Virginia. It comes nearly 3 months after it lost power and crashed into the Key Bridge, triggering a collapse that killed 6 construction workers. More is now cast on the viability of a U.S. proposal to wind down the 8-month-long war in Gaza. Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says the only thing he's willing to agree to is a partial ceasefire.
If there is an agreement, it will be an agreement according to our terms. And our terms are not to end the war, to leave Gaza and leave Hamas as it is. I refuse to leave Hamas as it is. We need to eliminate.
Buckingham Palace says Princess Anne is recovering from a concussion she suffered while she was walking through the estate. It has been confirmed that there were cases around. This is CBS News.
People Riley Auto Parts for all your car care needs. And the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different. The problem is, we also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. If you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
tax business there already. Listen to what happened. Bill's small accounting firm is fully in members. Wow, you couldn't take that typing. The data entry specialist could really help him with a point. He is fingers. Indeed can help him hire great people. You need Indeed. Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/career and get $75 to take your first monthly job. Terms and conditions apply.
A deadly shark died in the water off Hawaii.
Authorities in Hawaii say a 49-year-old professional lifeguard died after he was attacked by a shark while surfing off the island of Oahu.
It was one of our own city and county community lifeguards. Professional surfer, worldwide.
Kurt Lager is the acting head of the Ocean Safety Lifeguard Group. Shark warnings in the area were posted after the attack. Steve Cahill, CBS News.
Fighters Dave Grohl takes a swing at Taylor Swift on a basketball popular tour during his own concert in London over the weekend. Swift, who's just 3 nights at Wembley Stadium, answered a video that every one of her band members and crew plays live for 3.5 hours. Rodriguez, CBS News.
Is your foot pain becoming a hassle? Can't get through a workday without pain? Can't go shopping without moving down the aisles? I'm Dr. Brian Children, board certified podiatrist with specialized training in endoscopic procedures for wheelchairs and knees. Most diagnostic procedures can be performed right in the office, so you need the time and trouble of going from place to place. So don't need to your feet. Call me at 265-7535. That's 265-7535. Here in Montgomery, Greenville, and surrounding areas for over a decade. Follow us on Facebook or visit us on the web at www.greenvillefootcare.com. For doctor profiles, directions to the office, hours of operation, and support, along with the company. You can also find useful information on terms and conditions and services that we provide.
No representation is made until the client of pediatric services is performed or as to the expertise of the medical component section.
Roger.
Attention foodies and fun. Get ready for fun. You will see the ultimate June 28th at the RSA activity. Picture this. All the top restaurants in the River region gathered in one place, offering conversation and tradition. It's the base of the welcome. We're looking for more sponsors. Even more spectacular. all, visit
This is the News Radio Show. Radio 1440.
Okay, we are back. Now, if we're done with the cheating thing, which is important, it is, I have actually, there was a city council meeting, and I've been complaining everywhere about how they get licenses down there. One city council person can say yeah, and others say, it's the only thing down there when it comes to business licenses where the whole city council people, the majority of the city council don't have to agree. And if one disagrees, all the other city councilmen, like chickens, agree with them. Okay? Let's say if Elkins came down there for a business license, the city council person in the district I'm in says, I think we got too many of them, which happens down there often. Says, I got too many higher person. So one city council, there are about 22,000 people per district, approximately 22,000 people per district. So if 2 or 3 people come down and they turn you down on the word of 22,000 people, you come down and say, I'm not too close to the school, too close to the church, but we can put an abortion clinic across the church. Okay. So we don't want alcohol. Now, hey, just in case y'all don't know this, alcohol is legal, and if you're in a good book, you can have the city council, you can have alcohol. This is city council people. I believe this is the anyway, I gotta find it here. Let me get my paper, and you can hear the also talking to Julie Beer. I should have this part up. We'll start. Yeah, we'll start at 20 minutes here, and now we'll start here. Now I'll let you guys hear. We'll see what I'm talking. Appreciate that. Now let's try this and see if it works.
Today,
Oh, this is the one. Oh, I'm gonna let you hear this. This is about the county commission that said they're gonna give the city some money, and then I guess Doug Singleton and said, I don't think so. And we'll go to what they said. Taking the money.
Well, mm-hmm. Say it. Mm-hmm. Which, okay, wait. The Office of Violence Prevention, okay, okay, we love them. They're good folks. Like I told the mayor last week, we need to rename that office, okay, because that office doesn't stop violence. It may react to some of the issues, but it doesn't stop violence. Okay. Now I told the mayor, let's just rechange the name. That way I won't laugh every time I hear the Office of Violence Prevention mentioned. Moving right along in the city council meeting, let's get on to something else. Wait a minute. Okay. Now, now they're turning down somebody's business. Right? Stakeout, a local business. Mm-hmm. This ain't the one though. Okay, let's move on to the one I'm going to talk about. Okay, now this guy coming up next. Okay, here we go. Now, before we get any place up, you see, here's the problem. Grimes said, "I got no problem with it." So if Grimes had said, "Well, I don't support this," so all of the other members of the council would have got on board with him to stop an individual from opening up a business because one person, whether he is the city councilman who represents that district or not, when you have 22,000 people in your district, are we really going to let four people or two people or one person stop businesses from legal businesses from opening? And that's what they've been doing for years down there. Let's continue. Wrong. There we go. Now comes the big one. Velvet room. Okay. All right, we get into the good part here. This is DeMarco Thornton, I believe. Mm-hmm. All righty. Let's do it. And this is Miss Beard. Mm-hmm. Okay, now therein lies the problem right there. She wants to table it indefinitely, which means that there's nothing going to be done with this man's business until they decide when they want to talk about it. So it's costing him money. He was late on some taxes, but he paid the taxes. He just had to pay on the late fee. Okay, okay. So she wants to table it indefinitely. That is like a death wish to any business. Okay, death wish any. The guy's been in business for a while. He moved from one place to the other because they were shooting and all kinds of things outside in his business. But we'll get to that in a second. Now I'm gonna let you hear the rest of it, and then it is so to be tabled indefinitely means you just got screwed big time. Okay, there we go with the neighbor in the and with there we go with the churches and the daycare centers. Kids don't buy liquor. Okay, we got abortion clinics by churches. So are we really threatened? Is a church really threatened because somebody has a liquor store up the road? Seriously? Seriously? What in the world if he could buy a church or a daycare center when we kill babies in the same neighborhoods sometimes in abortion clinics, especially on Perry Hill Road. I don't know if they're still there. We let that go there, but this guy we want to table him indefinitely. Okay, continue. Three schools. Hmm. Okay, gotta take a break, and we'll come back to finish this out in a second. But you're getting a look inside how they do business down there at the place when it comes to people with their business. Let's see who this is. Hey, come on, who's this? Yeah. And you're blaming. Wait a minute. But wait a minute. Wait. I hear you. Okay. And I hear you. I feel. Okay. They have shot up. Okay. They've had shootings in Wall. Okay. They. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait. They've had shootings at Walmart. They've had shootings at Walmart. Are we going to close them down? They've had more than one shooting at Walmart. Again, you're going to blame the wait a minute. You're going to blame the business owner. You're going to blame the business owner for that. Wait a minute. He can't stop people from outside doing things. How? Right. So why don't you blame the city? Wait a minute. There are people drunk there are people drunk at the sports events. We're going to get rid of the sports event? Well, everybody is in somebody's community. Yeah. Okay. And again, did wait a minute? These things happen outside the Velvet Room. So should we? Okay. So should we sue the police for not stopping car wrecks? Okay. All right. And again, you have a right to your opinion, but again, that district is populated by at least 22,000 people. I don't think one man should get the right to say whether a business gets their license or not. We'll be back.
Morning. Dan Bongino for the midday and Sean Hannity for your afternoon. It's News Radio 1440 all day. Depend on it.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. And right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, then actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first day. Now you can focus on your business and let ZipRecruiter do the work finding the best people for you. See for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
At Guardian Credit Union, we believe that banking should be personal, just like the relationships we build with members. Imagine a place where you're not just a credit score, but a valued part of our community. At Guardian, our dedicated team takes the time to listen, understand, and tailor financial solutions that fit your unique needs. From buying a car to saving for college and even starting a small business, we've got you covered. Come experience the Guardian difference and let's achieve your financial goals together. Guardian Credit Union, where you belong. Federally insured by NCUA.
Introducing Rumble Cloud, a platform that supports business freedom and innovation. Are you tired of surprise fees and runaway budgets? Say goodbye to hidden costs and big tech overreach with Rumble Cloud. Stay on budget with fixed monthly pricing and customizable cloud computing packages that fit your business needs. With simple and predictable pricing, we can help you get control of your IT budget, designed to empower businesses to become independent from vendor lock-in strategies and censorship. Rumble Cloud offers a portfolio of essential cloud computing services to meet your needs. With Rumble Cloud, you can store and access unlimited data types without relying on big tech. Through our independent infrastructure, our products and services are built on trust with our community and welcome everyone to experience a cloud vendor you can truly trust. Your cloud, your freedom. Rumble Cloud, where high performance meets pricing predictability. Visit rumble.cloud to get started.
Hey, this is Lisa Stofan. Heard the Mark Patrick weight loss hypnosis hype? Well, I attended because my father stopped smoking with hypnosis. Hypnosis eliminated my desire for soda and fast food, made me want to exercise, and I lost 60 pounds in 6 months. My energy level exploded. I went to another session to deal with some other problem foods, and I lost another 10 pounds. In fact, I brought my husband. He lost weight. More important, cholesterol and blood pressure improved. My friend went, and she lost 20 pounds in the first 2 months. So does Mark Patrick hypnosis work? Oh yeah, it works. Nothing has changed my life more. Well, except maybe my husband. He's so proud of me, makes me cry.
Wow, what an incredible story. What are you waiting for? Join Mark Patrick seminars and lose the weight or stop smoking guaranteed. Early bird special, only $49.99. That's right. Weight loss seminar, Sunday, July 14th at the Hilton Garden in Montgomery East in Montgomery at 11 a.m. Registration 10:30 a.m. Stop smoking seminar 2 p.m. Registration 1:30 p.m. Sign up at markpatrickseminars.com.
Claim your seat early on the grassy lawn at the Amp on Lake Martin for the 4th of July. Not only is the view of the lake spectacular, this year's entertainment is beyond great. Join us at 6:30 as Lake Martin's favorite cover band, the Bankwalkers, heat things up. At 8, Alabama native and American Idol champ Taylor Hicks performs his hits and Bob Seger classics. And at 9, the Southeast's largest fireworks. Tickets are $10 and can be found at theamponlakemartin.com. Music, fireworks, and more. Hit the Amp on lakemartin.com for more info.
You see miracles all the time at our children's hospital, but miracles never come easy. That's why, as great as children's hospitals are, they need our support to keep miracles happening. Put your money where the miracles are. Support your Children's Miracle Network Hospital.
My job, finances, everything's so crazy. I just want to be in control. With Sam, I can.
Sam is Smart About Money, a free online resource from the nonprofit National Endowment for Financial Education. Get empowered. Reach your financial goals. Visit samican.org.
Telling it like it really is.
That's the fact, Jack!
It's the Dan Bongino Show, weekdays from 11 to 2 on News Radio 4.
And we are back to keep phone call right quick before I go to the end of this. Good morning on there. Yes. No. Oh, she can come anytime she wants to. She knows that. Well, it was a public broadcast. I mean, it was a public thing at the thing, and it was on TV and everything. So they know. Well, but wait a minute. How about talking behind people's back when I'm putting it on the airway and then using their own words? Okay, is she welcome to call? She's welcome to call or come up anytime she wants to. I understand. But listen, these are meetings for the public. Okay then. So I'm just putting it out there. Yeah. I've been talking about this same thing. She said it. She's the one that she did you hear me? Okay then. Okay. I got you. I feel it. Let me finish the rest of this. And then we can talk about Julie Beard can come in. Any of the city council people that want to come up here are welcome to come up here anytime they want to. Now let me finish my little thing here before I have to take another break.
Late fee. Okay, we got that. Mm.
And I think we need, like I said, I want to look into a resolution or something else with this. I went by it. It's Old Pizza Hut on Atlanta Highway.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. And I saw all the things that you're going to be selling and doing, and some of those are not appropriate for that area.
I sell water, tea, coffee, CBD accessories. I really sell more accessories like t-shirts, socks,
And you sell
hookahs. I sell hookahs, and everything I sell is non-tobacco, non-nicotine, and I sell no alcohol.
Okay. Just hold on 1 minute. I didn't know we were going to get into this. Just grant me a few minutes.
Now my problem, what's here's my question. What is he selling that would not be good for kids? What is he selling? I can see if he was selling drug paraphernalia or if he was selling X-rated stuff, but no tobacco, no alcohol. What is it that he's selling that they think won't be good for kids? Kids don't have any business going in there anyway. So he sells water. Let's continue. But he'd already been in business. You already been there. I'm trying to figure out what is the guy selling that they're so worried about it. Oh, just blow the guy off. Just blow the guy off. See, this is how they do small businesses all the time. Why? Oh, it's not illegal, so I want to stop it. Non-tobacco. Well, that's good. Therein lies the problem. Indefinitely. Mm-hmm. Anyway, let me take my last break, come back and take your phone calls on this. But as you guys see, they, well, we'll be back. You, I didn't, they, they, they called you out. We were agreeing. Mm. It's not. I did not start. They start. They can start as you go. It's legal, but we don't want it.
Right. Can you look at the generic form of Viagra? Things that is 95% cheaper? News.com/radio. Your readers will get a free medical consultation with the even online process and a range of treatment options, including trusted generic alternatives at up to 95% off. And Hims, go to hims.com/radio and get connected with a licensed medical provider online for free. Zero copay, no expensive appointments, no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to get this exclusive address, hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. Or visit HIMS.com/RADIO.
On a mission to protect free speech, the only big for you. For voices. Mondays and Thursdays. Friday and place to find out we do not censor to a network full of diverse opinions and creators Thursday, June. Don't know lifetime $20 market. Today, we are your news station.
Okay, we are back. Let me go forward. Morning, good morning. Good morning. Because nobody thought we were reading it, except they just and none of us talk about well, please people, what is the problem? Again, one person of 20,000 had come up to the city council and make the guy didn't put his money. He's already been in business for years.
but he had to move because they were shooting too much over his place too. And so that ought to be the point, and he's going to win it anyway. Uh, well, I mean, they do have the right to deny you, but they got to do a better. Like Aranda Mitchell said, yeah, Aranda Mitchell said, stop picking up things and go. If you're gonna, yeah, but anyway, yeah. Well, all they got, yeah, appreciate it. All they got to do is money on there. Really, I told you. Yeah, yes, you are. Okay. Mm-hmm. But to enforce it, but to set it aside indefinitely, yeah, I guess the market being alive. In the library. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm running out of time. So Mhm. 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 And you do. And you do. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't say. I didn't say that. Mhm. Well, I tell you what, I gotta go do that. I gotta go. I got a heart. I got a heart break. Hey, anytime you want to come up, come on up. All right. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. As a matter of fact, there's another two. I get one call and hey, you got about 30 seconds. Yes. Wait a minute. I'm just saying they said it was a legal business. If it's a legal business, yeah, I gotta go. Business is-
News Radio 1440.
Okay. That was interesting.